Good morning, everybody, and first let me thank you for inviting me to share our experience. Today I'm going to talk to you about an innovative biorefinery, which is under development, and it will be to recycle absorbent hygiene product post-consumer, so after that people have used that. Let me spend two words about the Fater. Fater is a joint venture in Italy of a Procter & Gamble, and it produces and commercializes several products for the absorbent hygiene, like diapers or fan care or adult care product. And every year invest almost 5% in R&D activities. And part of this investment is specifically to support the bioeconomy and to support the research in this area. The story is well represented in this timeline. Everything started in 2008, and 2008 corresponded to an important moment in terms of changing of the strategy, internal strategy of Fater about environmental sustainability. We switched from the strategy that environmental sustainability represent legal compliance, efficient use of the resource like energy, and we moved to another concept. Environmental sustainability can represent really a competitive advantage. So from there, really, we also, thanks to a support of European Commission funding, we have started to develop the technology. And this technology, at the end, really provided the first important results in 2017, when we were able to implement at industrial scale a recycling technology for diapers, which can get from used diapers, can get cellulose, plastic, and a super absorbent polymer, which can have a second life. This first step is extremely important because this has a solved that this provides an important alternative to the common disposal of the diapers. So usually the diapers are disposed through incineration or landfill, and diapers represent, I would say, a problem, but also an opportunity, because diapers, absorbent hygiene material in general, represent 2–3% of the urban solid waste, and in the area where you have well-separated waste, this can represent also the 25%. Okay, of the undifferentiated. So it's extremely, extremely significant. So in the 2017, we reached the first important results. But let me say there is another important remark, and the remark is that 2019 is the end of waste. And I want really to spend some words about the importance of the end of waste. End of waste is the document which clarify what are the criteria that a recycled material has to fulfill to move from the classification like waste to a classification as a material that can be reused for other application. So in this document, the end of waste, at the end really you can get this information. Is extremely important for the safety of the product, and it is also extremely, extremely important to freeze the technology. Without having clear the criteria that you have to fulfill, it's very hard to, at the end, really to define what is the technology. And the consequence of that is that the risk for investor is very high. So the fact the importance of having an end of waste is extremely, extremely relevant. Now, the thing is that today, unfortunately, and this is really one of the message that I want to pass, Europe, at the moment, Italy was the first who has generated this document. But at the moment, it's difficult at the end to find other countries which are aligning to this document and which already provide an offer, an end of waste document. But I want to say that this is really the opportunity, because from the other side, the fact that in Italy we got this document can represent an opportunity of reapplication. At the same time, provide also to the shareholder of Fater the confidence to continue to invest in the development of recycling technology And this has generated a completely separated business unit inside the Fater, which is FaterSMART, which in the next years has to expand the application of the technology that I have just illustrated. And at the same time, the FaterSMART has a scope to develop a further technology to upcycle the value of the biomass, which is obtained from the diapers, which is the cellulose. Aligned with that, Fater took the responsibility to establish a strong partnership with 13 different partners from 7 countries. And the name of this consortium is Embrace, which is getting a great support from BBI. And the intent are two mainly. The first one is really to establish a circular model where the consumer at the end is the start of this loop, helping really to collect the waste and separate the waste. And at the end, the consumer is also the last step of this loop, close the loop, because all the product that we can get from the recycled cellulose come back to him. So this is the first important object. Then there is a second, which is technical. The biorefinery, it represents a great evolution of the recycling, because it combines different technology, thermal, mechanical, biotech, to produce a very innovative material that I will share in few slides. I want to remark some results. We are at the end, we are just in the middle of the development of the project. We have already achieved significant results. Thanks. So again, I want to remark the importance of VBI for that. This is one of the results that I consider the most significant. So we have implemented the smart bins. Smart bins are bins which are dislocated in Amsterdam. People can go there and can leave their waste. And the smart bin provides some important information to them. For example, how much CO2 they have saved. And the success of this smart bin was very high. And this success provided two important information. First, that the industry can make his part in supporting, I would say, other institutionalized category to incentivize the collection of the waste. So this has been developed from P&G in support of the waste operator and collector of Amsterdam. The second important fact is that the engagement of the consumer is extremely important, because every time that the consumer go there, he become aware about his contribution to the environmental sustainability. So this is really one nice example to share. Other things that at the end we have already obtained are really we are obtaining innovative material. So you see here that from cellulose, quite strange, but we can get biostimulant, which are completely different new category in the agriculture sector. We can get PHB for medical devices, or we can get also fragrances. What I want to remark is that the biorefinery is a very important tool to for sure create material which can be comparable with a fossil-based alternative, but at the same time, the biorefinery can be a great opportunity to develop new material which present a different characteristic from the fossil base, and which can impact the final consumer. And this can be really something which can help to penetrate the market because they really can provide new value. Just really to close, I want to leave a message here, and the message that I'm saying is that it's extremely important for sure the contribution of the industry. It's extremely important the development of new technology and a new product. Is also important for sure the engagement of the consumer to boost the bioeconomy. The help really that the industry needs is to have a standard regulation framework to accelerate the expansion across all Europe. So this is the message that I want to leave, and really hope that this will be one of the priority in the agenda of the bioeconomy in the next years.